Let me guess. Let me guess. If you're not making money in your business, you have broke people showing up on your posts. Broke people who are wasting your time. Broke people who are not benefiting you or your team in any way whatsoever. Does it sound familiar? Because for me, when I got started, I had only broke people on my posts, only broke people showing up in my messages. And I had to completely change my strategy in order to get qualified future business partners around me. In today's live, I'm going to talk about exactly how I did that so you can too. If you guys are catching this on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know where you're coming in from. I'm here in Russia at my wife's house, wife's parents' house still. It's amazing. Here with Sativa. We're heading to Europe in, a week or two. And I don't know, I feel like, everybody has this problem when they're getting started. And even a lot of people that have been in the game for a while have this problem. And this is the kind of training that we do in our inner circle a lot. This is the kind of training that really separates the successful online entrepreneurs from the wannabes or the people who just don't understand the strategies, right? Because it's really strategies and blueprints we use. So if that sounds familiar to you, if you have broke people showing up, if you ask them to buy something and they don't have the money, or they say, I don't have the money right now, or, how can I do it for free? Or I want to get rich quick, I want money now. If you have these kind of people showing up, just understand it's for one reason and one reason only. It's because of your content. And I'm going to explain to you the difference between broke man content and qualified content so that you can actually attract quality people to your business. Okay, I'm going to get into that in just a minute. So when I first got started online about a year ago, I had a really, really tough start, like most of you do. If you're just watching this now and you're just getting started, you'll know what I mean, because you'll understand that it's very confusing and overwhelming, and there's so many different gurus and people to follow. It becomes difficult to sift through the bullshit and the real shit, right? And I was there too, I understand. But the thing was, as soon as I adjusted my content and I learned strategies and formulas how to actually do correct content, it changed everything, because I started attracting quality people to me. And when you start having quality people showing up in your life, of course, better things happen, right? You have quality business partners, you make joint ventures, you actually get in business together and you do things together that are awesome, instead of just having some broke person show up who wants to get rich fast. So when I adjusted my content and I learned the content strategies that we're taught from our millionaire mentors, and I implemented these kinds of things, my whole online business changed. I went from losing money and burning money on traffic and burning money into all these programs. I went from that to using free strategies and making enough money to completely set my wife and myself free from our jobs. We now don't have any jobs, and we're traveling through Europe now starting in a week. And it's all thanks to really understanding content, because without leads, without quality leads, your business will fail. There'll be nothing for you if you don't have quality leads coming in. So you could go out and you could buy a bunch of traffic and you could get people coming towards you, but based on the type of ad or the type of content you put out will determine the type of people that come towards you. And even if you get good people coming towards you at the beginning, if you don't know how to upsell or downsell or cultivate a relationship with that person, it's useless. So you need to understand the strategies, how to cultivate relationships, how to actually be authentic and offer some value before you start using paid methods. And before you use paid methods, you want to use free methods, which is what we use. I use only free methods. I don't buy any traffic at all, zero, okay? Later on, when I start scaling up, I will start buying traffic. I have a strategy in place for that I've learned from my mentors, but I haven't started implementing it yet because I just don't want to at this time. So what's the difference between attracting broke people and qualified people, and how can you create content that does that for you? I'm going to give you a couple examples. Let me just sit down here at my outside Russian desk. This is where I'm doing my work these days. See? The life of freedom. You can work wherever you want. So let's just sit here and talk about it for 2 seconds. I have a couple of notes. I'm going to give you guys just a short training, because this is the Explosive Entrepreneurs public group, right? So for all of you who are in here, who are not inside our inner circle, who are not in Millionaire Mentor with us, who don't have the cash flow business, who you're just here in the public setting, checking us out basically and looking at our content, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and we hope you're getting amazing value from this community. We hope you show up on our webinars and our trainings, and we hope to see a lot of you because we're an energetic bunch. We're motivated. We're inspired to help other people. We enjoy making an impact, and it's a bunch of good vibes in here. So thank you for being here. But I wanted to give you guys some value here today because this is a huge problem in the industry. A lot of people have this problem that I had as well. So I want to help you solve that today. And it all starts with the type of content you're putting out. So picture for me this: if you look at your own wall, right? If you look at your own content, try to observe yourself right now and look at your own content. Do you see yourself posting, targeting towards poor people, get rich quick mentality? Or do you see yourself posting towards attracting quality business partners? You have to ask yourself that. And I had to ask myself that too, because when I first started, I was deep into cryptocurrency scams and I was all caught up in this make money online, get rich quick sort of mentality, shiny object syndrome, money signs in my eyeballs, right? And I was engaging in content that was speaking to that. So it was like, make a bunch of money really fast, no risk, and all this kind of stuff. I was engaging in that. So that was taking me into these scams, right? It leads you down a road into these scams. Versus if you're going into content where someone's talking about something valuable, something useful that you can actually put into your business and use, then you're going towards something ethical and good and a good vibration person. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples that you can take away from here today. I wrote them down. So I'm going to give you 2 examples of content that will attract broke people who have a broke mentality, who are just looking for get rich quick, who are not on a personal development journey, who are just hoping that they make money. They're buying a lotto ticket, right? They're not people who are working on themselves. They're not people who are in the abundance mindset. They are not people who are here to better their life and grow a team and turn it into a career. They're the type of people who are just trying to get rich quick. Okay, so how do you attract those people? Take a look at your own content. Let me know if this sounds familiar. Here is an example of a get rich quick post that if you engage on, you're going down a dark path. And if you post it, you're going to attract people who are on a dark path. Here's an example. Make $100,000 in 30 days or less. That's the post you saw. Make $100,000 in 30 days or less. With no value, nothing around it, no proof, nothing that's happening. Just a straight up make 100 grand in 30 days. That's a lotto mentality. Someone who sees that is like, oh my God, 100 grand, click, right? They're in that mindset. If I see that post, I'm like, whatever, man. Bullshit. I call bullshit unless I go to your profile and I see who you are and I see you're a huge leader and you have a team and stuff. Then I would question why you're posting it like that. And I would question what you're actually doing, right? Because that's not a valuable post in any way. It's just some fluff. Here's another post that attracts broke people. Earn 1% per day for life. Earn 1% per day for life. If someone posts that, they're either a scammer, right? Or they're in a scam and they don't realize it, which is the saddest of all. People that are caught up in all these Ponzi's and they don't know it, that's the saddest situation there is. Breaks my heart, honestly, because I was in them too. I lost tons of money. I lost friends. It was terrible. So earn 1% per day for life. That's attracting the wrong type of person. And if you click on someone's post who says that, just know you're going into a Ponzi. Like you are. You're going into a Ponzi. So you know what I'm saying here? That's the type of posts that attract and draw in broke people. So if you're posting that kind of stuff, you're going to attract those kind of people to you, right? You're going to attract someone who's in the get rich quick mindset. They're not going to put in the work. They're not going to show up for training. They're not going to be a valuable team member. They're not going to be an explosive entrepreneur. I can tell you that. They won't be in our inner circle. I won't let them in, right? So those are those types of posts. Now, on the other side of the coin, right? Quality posts that attract high value, high quality business partners. Here's an example. Learn how to generate 20 targeted leads per day on Facebook. learn how to generate 20 targeted leads per day on Facebook. If you make that post, right, first of all, you need to know how to do that. Now, that's something that we learn from our mentors and we learn in the inner circle, how to generate 20 free leads per day on Facebook. Guaranteed, if you can do the work, right, of course. So if I put that post out today and I get 50 people showing up under it, all of those people that show up, I know that they're looking to build a legitimate business online because they understand they need lead generation, they understand they need consistent leads, they understand they need training on it, right? And they understand that I have the formula and the explosive entrepreneurs have the formula and we can give it to them. So I'm attracting people like that to my post when I post something like that. I'm not attracting a get-rich-quick person. The get-rich-quick person would scroll right past that because they're like, Jesus, no, I don't want to get leads. I just want to get money today. You know what I'm saying? They're skipping to the end where you can't do that in business. You just can't. Another good example of a post that would attract high-quality people. How we grew from 2 to over 100 leaders in 90 days. Right? How we grew from 2 to over 100 leaders in 90 days. Now, this is an actual case study from the Explosive Entrepreneurs group, from this community here. We grew it from 2 of us to over 100 leaders in 90 days. It was actually less than 90 days, right? So if I put that post out on Facebook, I'm going to attract people who are like, oh, they're building their team very quickly. Oh, they have lots of leaders. Oh, they're duplicating. They must have great training. They must have great mentorship. They must have a great product. They must be doing something right. In an industry where most people are failing, they're making money and growing, they must be doing something right. So I'm attracting the person who's thinking that they want to align with people who are doing it right. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense. Say yes if that's making sense. So there's the difference, right? Make money quickly, get rich quick, scammy type people, or there's people that are in it for the long term to grab a skill and learn how to grow. And you can speak to both of these people separately through your content. So take a look at what you're posting and you'll see all of a sudden you're going to realize, oh my God, I've been attracting broke people the whole time. Unqualified people, people who don't have the money, people who don't have the mindset, people who don't have the drive. You've been attracting these people the whole time based on the type of content you're putting out there. Now, if you start putting out content that attracts quality people to your life, all of a sudden you're going to have amazing people show up who want to do business with you, who want to join your program or your company, whatever it is you're selling, right? They want to be with you because they can see that you're on a path of value and they can get value from that and you can exchange value and you can be partners. That's a long-term business relationship. That is success. This over here is a lotto mentality, make money quick. This is just spinning your tires. You might make $1 here and there, but it's not long-term, right? Nor is it fulfilling, and it's actually very bad karma. So it's all negative over there. So to recap, when you're building your content, speak to the people you want to attract. If you want to attract some Ponzi, get-rich-quick people, make posts like earn 1% a day for life or make $100,000 in 30 days guaranteed. Then you'll attract those kind of people if that's what you want. I don't think that's what you want because you're in the Explosive Entrepreneurs public group, and I assume you're here to get value and grow a proper business, right? A sustainable long-term business, because that's what we do. If you want to attract those types of people, you make posts that speak to their type of mindset, right? How to generate leads, how to grow a team, how to have duplication. All of these things that we're doing successfully, you speak to these people and you will attract them to you. Okay? So I hope you got some value here today, guys. Sativa and I are going to have some breakfast, and then I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.